Going to yoga?
Could use a little help relaxing.
Listen, before you go, we need to work this out.
With the fact that you evicted your own brother? Or that all of a sudden you've turned into some unrecognizable stranger?
I did what I had to do.
Which means you don't trust me.
No, I do, Gia, I do.
Do you honestly think Lucky would try to come on to me? I mean, do you think that I would let that happen? You kicked him out because of it.
It wasn't just that, okay?
What other reason could there be? It makes me wonder if maybe I'm next.
Absolutely not.
Could happen, though. I mean, obviously. Just do me a favor, though. Give me a little more notice than you gave Lucky, okay? Don't let me come home and find my bags packed and waiting for me on the front porch.
Listen to me. I would never do that to you. Okay, not you.
We have a visitor. I don't believe you two have met. Introduce yourself.
Lucky Spencer.
My Laura gave birth to this.
Yes. Laura's son with Luke.
It's true what they say. Breeding does tell. So what's wrong with him?
He's under my control. That wasn't easy, but I had the boy's mind programmed down to the lowest remote levels of his subconscious. He is completely at my disposal.
Then killing him should be simple.
Stavros, no!
Stay
No.
back. So much for programming.
Lucky, no. Stavros is of no danger to me. He's programmed to defend me against anyone or anything with brutal efficiency.
Yeah. Then what else did you program into his mind while you were rooting around his subconscious?
Lucky is going to be very useful to us.
Not to mention entertaining. Have him bark like a dog. Better yet, let's see him take a leap off of a very tall building. No. Let's have him take over the air traffic control tower at the airport. See how many mid-air collisions he can cause before they stop him.
This is no joke.
I am not joking, Mother.
Stop.
Gia, nothing stops. Nothing's changed. Not between us.
You were Lucky's biggest defender. And then all of a sudden you weren't. What's going on, Nikolas? Please make me understand.
Nikolas, it's me. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting?
No, I was leaving anyways. I'm late for yoga.
Oh, okay.
We'll finish this later, okay?
I'm sorry.
No, it's no big deal. What's wrong?
I'm worried
About Lucky?
about you.
So Luke told you.
Yes. You plan to go back to the Cassidines to help your brother. Please don't do it, Nikolas.
I brought Lucky here to program the last details of our plan into his subconscious.
Of all the minions in the world to choose, Mother, why did you choose Spencer's son? I'd as soon kill him as breathe.
Now put your personal feelings aside and don't lose sight of what we're trying to do.
I want what was taken from me.
Stavros, think when we realize our dream, you will have everything you have ever wanted. You will rule entire nations.
With my son at my side. That is the one thing that must happen. Do whatever it is you need to do to find out where Nikolas's loyalties lie. Because one way or the other, he will return to this family.
Now you know why I chose Lucky. I couldn't resist the symmetry. Lucky will be the instrument of his father's destruction, while you get back your son.
It's too dangerous. Helena could turn on you. She threatened to have you committed once before. You know, she could drug you and drag you back to Greece.
She won't need to drug me if I convince her that I've learned my lesson. Okay? I know exactly what my grandmother expects, and I am going to give that to her. She will trust me because she wants to, and that makes me Lucky's best hope.
We'll find another way to help Lucky that doesn't involve you.
I am already involved. Okay, Helena did this to Lucky because of me.
You're not responsible for this. And the solution here is not to help your brother by putting yourself in harm's way. I can't accept that. I don't think anyone could.
Luke does.
For God.
What's your problem?
What's it to you?
Well, Zander, from the past experiences, when something bad has happened to you, usually something bad's happened to Emily. So I'm gonna have to ask you, buddy. Is she okay?
She's on her way to a clinic to learn to walk again.
Good. Good.
What's good about that, huh? A clinic? Being around a bunch of people she doesn't know with bad food and physical therapists telling her what to do and how to feel? Or is it good, Lucky, that she's gonna have to learn to walk again, which is probably gonna take her months because right now she can't even move her toes, which you would know if you had the decency to ever show up and even say hello.
There's been a lot of things going on, Zander.
Sure. What, taking modeling pictures of Gia?
Oh, please.
Huh? Kept you so busy that you'd even have time to come down and say hello to your supposed best friend who's lying on her back thinking she's paralyzed?
Emily was on that bus because you were dumb enough to put her there when you ran from Sorrel again. You screwed up. And now Emily has to pay for that.
You're right. You're right. Emily did get hurt because of me. But Sorrel is on the loose because of you. And why haven't you been arrested for that, huh? There's some special law in this city that applies only to you. Anybody else commits a crime in this city, and they get put away for months. You burn your cell down, you free a convicted cop killer, and you don't even get arraigned. What happened, Lucky? Prince Nikolas, did he drop somebody $1 million check? Drop the charges?
You know what? Don't do this, okay? Why don't you get on that bus and go find Emily? Maybe she can work her magic to transform you from the heart-stopping jerk that you are to the hero that you pretend to be for her.
No, you know what, man? I'm done pretending. I've been pretending for the whole month. I've been pretending for the whole year. I did exactly what her family wanted me to do. Since the first moment that she started caring for me, I cut her off.
So now you feel sorry, right? You feel like hitting somebody?
Basically.
You want to fight? Huh? I'm good to go, Zander.
Let's do it.
I've only been holding out for Emily anyway. Come on. You want to fight?
Hey, Fletcher.
Come on. Let's go. Yeah.
She'd hate it if I fight you. She hated that I'm doing this. So I was trying to tell me to think things through. That's what I thought I was doing. Thought that it'd be better this way, that she'd be okay. That I'd be okay. Till that wheelchair rounded that corner and she was gone. Anyway, man, I shouldn't be taking this out on you. I'm sorry.
Just forget it, dude. Forget it.
You've been pretty decent, man. I mean, even with the prom stuff, Emily really wanted to go. I wouldn't have been able to pull that off without you and Nikolas. I owe you both.
We did it for Emily.
Well, she appreciated it. That's all I'm saying. You and Nikolas, you make a pretty good team.
Yeah. We did.
You know, Luke understands. Why can't you?
I understand the impulse to want to help your brother. I really do. But I just think that going back to Helena is the wrong way to go about it.
Then what should I do? Run away somewhere with Gia? Stand by while Helena uses Lucky to do God knows what else? I can't do that.
It's not up to you to fix it.
Okay, if you have a better solution, tell me, please, and I will do it. You see, that's exactly what I thought.
There is a better solution. There is. We just haven't thought of it yet.
This is the only one that stands a chance of working. Okay, now the people who are hurting Lucky are my family, and I am the only one that can get close enough to stop them.
I'm your family, too.
I know that, and so is Lucky, and I cannot walk out on my brother when his life is on the line.
And I can't trade one son for another.
Hey, Emily didn't get a chance to call anybody and say goodbye. You think you could tell Elizabeth, and the rest of them?
Yeah. I can do that.
Emily's good, though. You know? She's trying to be positive. She believes everything's gonna work out okay. You know, like she always does.
Yeah.
Physical therapy's gonna be tough, though. She knows that. That's the first thing they warned her about.
Yo, what are you doing carrying a gun?
I was guarding Emily at the hospital.
No, Zander, you don't do that. Emily's gone. Okay, she's far away from here. She's safe, and yet you're still carrying a gun? Do you really think that she'd want you to use it? Do you think she'd want you to get in a shootout with those people?
It's not gonna happen.
Well, it's a hell of a lot more likely to happen with you carrying a gun.
Man, I've got it under control, okay?
Really, do you? I'm so sick of this.
Hey, man, I don't like guns any more than you do, but I was there protecting
No, I am
Emily.
so sick of this, Zander. All this hate and all this violence, man. I feel like my head's gonna split wide open. Somebody's gotta put a stop to this crap.
If Helena finds out that this is all a lie, there is no telling what she will do. She won't hesitate to destroy her own. You know that, don't you? I mean, look at what she did to Stefan.
Mom, listen to me. Okay, I know that Helena will be watching me. But this is Lucky's life that we're talking about here. I cannot stand by and do nothing. That's not who I am. And it's certainly not who you taught me to be. What? What are you thinking?
of the choices that you've made and the man you turned out to be. But I'm still against this. My God, if something ever happened to you, Nikolas, I would never forgive myself.
What the hell were you thinking? Lucky made a move on Gia. Mom, I had every single right to kick him out of the house. And you know what? It's no wonder that you're taking his side, your favorite son. But don't expect me to apologize or even let him move back in here. I should have knocked him out for touching her.
It's my problem, not yours.
Emily flipped when I had the gun, too. Gave me some lecture about how she didn't want me to end up like her brother Jason.
She's got a point. He's the only guy I know that's a bigger jerk than you.
That's a real funny joke when I'm carrying a gun. There's something inside him. Makes it so he can pull that trigger. It's not courage. Maybe he doesn't feel what happens when the gun goes off. All that noise. Blood. Smell. Gunpowder. Wonder what they were thinking. They pulled that trigger. Were they thinking at all?
It's your life, Zander. Do what you want with it.
Yeah. Guess this is what Emily meant by thinking things through. I'm not even sure I could shoot this thing. Besides, it's Sonny's gun. I stole it from his desk. I don't even know if it's licensed. Sure as hell don't want to get him in trouble.
What are you doing?
I'm getting rid of it.
Don't you want to return it?
I don't want anybody finding this in some drawer. Just waiting. I want it gone.